We started our day super early, heading to the Tower of London. It was a cloudy morning, but the clouds disappeared pretty fast. First stop, the crown jewels. One diamond was so big they call it the Great Star of Africa. It's as big as an egg. Too bad we couldn't take pictures, but it was awesome. On our way out, we saw a raven trying to grab something from a bag. I was a little scared because ravens are huge. Every raven at the tower has a name, like Jubilee and Merlin. They even have their own caretaker. Next, we visited the White Tower, built over 1,000 years ago. Inside, we saw shiny knight armor, lots of cannons, and some weapons decorated with jewels. There was even a dragon made of weapons guarding powder barrels. How cool is that? I pretended to be a knight and learned how to use a cannon. Load and fire. It was a little scary but super fun. There were different sized cannons and cannonballs everywhere. The tower used to have its own zoo. They had lions, bears, and even an elephant. We climbed steep, winding stairs. I almost had to crawl. Then we reached the Blood Tower, where two princes disappeared a long time ago. We watched a cool movie about why it's called the Blood Tower. July 6th, Richard III is crowned king instead of his nephew. The two princes are never seen alive again. Drowned, poisoned, smothered, murdered, murdered, murdered. There is no evidence that the princes were murdered. In 1485, King Richard III is challenged and is killed at the Battle of Bosworth. The winner becomes the first Tudor king, Henry VII. In 1486, the new king marries Elizabeth, the sister of the missing princes. The rumors now become fact. The right say Richard III definitely murdered them. Polydore Virgil, Raphael Holinshed, Thomas More, William Shakespeare. This tower is renamed Bloody Tower. In 1674, workers discovered two skeletons by the White Tower. The king believes these are the princes and buries them at Westminster Abbey. In 1933, medical experts examine the skeletons and find they are the bones of two children. But there is no conclusive evidence these are the princes. We may never know what happened to them. We also saw the secret entrance where prisoners were brought into the tower by boat. Next, we were off to the Sky Garden, but first, we stopped at Starbucks for snacks and drinks. The Sky Garden is at the top of the Walkie-Talkie building, on the 35th, 36th, and 37th floors. and the view of the city from up there is amazing. On a clear day, you can see up to 20 miles in every direction. It's filled with beautiful plants from all over the world. You'll find plants from the Mediterranean and South Africa, including colorful flowers and palm trees. The building's unique shape caused it to reflect sunlight so intensely that it melted parts of a car parked nearby. They had to add special sunshades to fix the problem. After the Sky Garden, we headed to the Royal Observatory in Greenwich. It was a long hike up the hill, and I was so tired. But it was worth it. We stood on the Prime Meridian, an imaginary line that splits the Earth into the Eastern and Western Hemispheres. I had one foot in each hemisphere. We also saw the famous red time ball, which drops every day at 1 p.m. to show the exact time. Sailors used to set their clocks by it. We checked out the Great Equatorial Telescope, one of the largest in the world. After that, we went to St. Paul's Cathedral. First, we stopped at One Change Mall to take some cool pictures of the cathedral. Did you know the cathedral dome is so huge you could fit 2 blue whales inside it? The inside was shiny and sparkly, with lots of gold. We didn't stay for the evensong service, though. Instead, we hopped on the big bus Red Line. We got super lucky. Just as we were passing Tower Bridge, the traffic stopped, and the bridge opened to let a tall boat through. We were sitting in the front seat on the top level of the bus, enjoying snacks and spotting more landmarks. We went back to Piccadilly Circus and watched some fun street performers. We had dinner, got our luggage ready, and went out again to explore London at night. We ended the day watching the awesome performers at Piccadilly. What an adventure!